Flickr, Aero IcarusAir India, India's debt-ridden, flailing national carrier is one of the two airlines that flies non-stop to India from the US. In March, I took the non-stop 15-hour flight between New York's John F. Kennedy International Airport and New Delhi's Indira Gandhi International Airport. Last month, I went on my annual pilgrimage to India. My parents still live there, so a trip once a year or so is non-negotiable. But this time, instead of settling for a connecting flight with a layover in Europe, I decided to fly non-stop to New Delhi, not only to save time but because the direct flight during this time of the year didn't come with the exorbitant price tag that it usually comes with around the Christmas holidays. My only two options were United, which is a 15-hour flight from Newark Liberty International Airport, and Air India, which takes around the same time, but departs from New York's John F. Kennedy. I decided to go with an economy ticket on the latter. Make no mistake, Air India has a terrible reputation. India's national carrier is a flailing, debt-ridden airline that frequently ends up at the very bottom of global rankings. Its facilities are hardly state-of-the-art, and it often gets dismal customer service reviews. I was nervous, as I too had a bad experience flying Air India before. But I had last flown the airline on this route all the way back in 2010, as a tourist to the US heading back to India. So I decided to give it another shot. Here's what I thought of my Air India flight, departing from JFK at 2:25 p.m. for New Delhi's Indira Gandhi International, operated on a Boeing 777-300ER. Flickr, Mark Harkin. Let me be brutally honest, I expected this flight to be an absolute nightmare. But it exceeded my expectations, probably because I expected the bare minimum. Going by my past experience, I thought I was going to encounter confused and annoying first-time flyers, a rude crew member, and an uncomfortable ride. But I thankfully faced none of that. The crew members were courteous, polite, and helpful, my fellow passengers too were considerate, and the flight was generally comfortable. The plane left on time, arrived a few minutes early, the seats were decent and the beer and wine were complimentary. I felt less tired and more refreshed than I usually do when I fly to India with a layover in Europe. But not everything was good, or even fair. The cabin felt dilapidated. The entertainment system was janky, and I had to punch the TV screen with my fingers, and it still wouldn't work. I couldn't find the outlet. Keeping all that in mind, would I fly Air India non-stop to India again? Yes. If for nothing else, the fact that it slashes travel time and jet lag considerably. Flying to India is a gigantic undertaking, and if this makes it better, I'll take it. Air India has redeemed itself, at least in my mind. And since the airline is seeking a buyer, hopefully, a new, non-government owner will help it get better and soar higher. More features: transportation. Air India airline reviews, powered by Sail.